and then do the share.
So this, I call this hopeful sign. And I saw that that line coming up the middle there. At first I thought it as a kind of a dividing line between the left side and the right side. And how those two sides needed or were being kind of brought together in the center by that blue figure. And then I saw that line in the middle as a smoke coming up, a line of smoke coming up from the a fire down below there.
Yeah.
That's more of a smoke there, and maybe the fire's below it. And see the brown below that gray smoke? Yeah. So it doesn't look like too much of a fire, but so the smoke going up in a straight line, up above everyone. Look how there's a really almost a straight line horizontally at the top of all those figures too. So there's kind of a sense of equality among them. None of them are really threatening or hostile, or they're kind of equal height, and but they're all different colors. And so they represent a diversity in some way that has maybe an ability to be in conflict, but also to be in harmony. And so the hopeful sign is that line going straight up between them, that instead of dividing them is bringing them together. And it's kind of a contact with something beyond where they are. And also on the right at the top, those lines kind of dripping down and kind of shooting up are part of that connection that they're not, none of them are really connected to, but that seems to be like a source of energy or power or inspiration that's going to be able to influence those figures down below. It's interesting that it's really just on the right side, though. There's nothing on the left side. But on the left side, there's, see that purple figure on the left? I had mentioned that all those figures are pretty much the same height. But on that left side, that purple figure and the green figure and the brown figure are elevated a little bit. And the purple figure has those tendrils that are reaching up a little bit too, that none of the figures on the right have. So they have a kind of an energy to reach up or to expand that the figures on the right don't have. So that those figures on the right probably, they need that connection up above to maybe inspire them or to give them some energy.
Mm-hmm.
But it's sort of it's a calm image. The colors are really, I don't know, the colors and the shapes and the way they're in an arrangement seems to be comforting. And
yeah, that's comfortable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't seem to be a problem anywhere. Yeah. What do you see in it, Catherine?
Well, I can tell you the figures that I see.
Yeah.
Here is a face, and it's an Indian, and this is his belly. head feathers, his headdress feathers,
Uh-huh.
his eyes and his nose and his
Oh,
mouth.
I see. Yeah, I see that. Uh-huh.
And this is his headdress
Yeah,
feathers.
yeah. I didn't even see that.
And then look here, there's some kind of a pheasant, and he's like right into the face of this Indian.
Uh-huh.
You see the pheasant? Here's the little beak right here. Beak,
Yeah.
eye, couple, I don't know what those things are that pheasants have. And
Uh-huh.
then the neck and the body, the leg.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
There's a pheasant.
What do you see behind the pheasant?
Well, up here is there's an eye and a little beak mouth. And it looks like a crawling, some kind of a crawling animal.
Yeah.
Little feet there. What do
Yeah.
you think?
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even notice those two things. Those three things you just pointed out.
Uh-huh.
They really make it more complex on that side.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know what this is, but it's funny. It looks like some kind of an animal sitting. This is the back of them and a tail. And I don't know, the head's a little weird. And
It looks like an anemone. An anemone.
yeah. And I see all kinds of things in here. There's a little tiny face right here, 2 eyes and a mouth. Happy face. There's a little puppet up here, the head and hair,
Uh-huh.
body. Here's the face of a man. There's his nose right there,
Yeah.
and his mouth, and his eyes, and he's got this big long thing at the top of his head. So I guess he's a clown. He's got a great big clown collar on.
Yeah.
And this purple looks like a, a person or whatever you want to call it. To me, there's an eye and a nose, and he's got a peace pipe in his hand,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
and something else in his other hand, some kind of tool. And I see a smaller purple thing attached to the bigger one. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Looks like
Uh-huh.
an offspring or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
I see another one below that too.
you see this dog?
Yeah, that's what I see. It's a dog.
And then down here, there's a crawly creature. Here's his neck, and his head, and his eye, and his mouth, his neck, and his body,
Uh-huh.
legs.
Yeah.
Look, here's a man, or I mean, maybe it's a witch. Look at that nose.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah.
yeah, I really like this thing up here. When you did that, I wanted to say I like that, but I didn't want to interrupt you. I
Yeah. What do you like about it?
don't know. I just like the way it goes down into the picture and up off of the picture.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So I'm just looking at faces and shapes that I see.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I really like to hear description of with the meaning of it that you give.
No, um, I didn't even look carefully enough at it to see all the things that you pointed out. And there really is a lot of complexity in these shapes.
Yeah. Another little fire right here.
Oh, yeah.
Here's a teeny tiny little mouse.
Uh-huh. Maybe that fire is all those, see under, there's four kind of things coming up in the middle there.
Mm-hmm.
It could be like flames of the fire. You see what I mean?
No.
Well,
In the middle, in the blue section?
no, down below
Oh,
the,
one. This one.
oh, wait a minute. The fire has to be under the smoke. So it must be right there. But I was looking at those things right there, to the left of the fire. That one, and then there's two to the right going up. Go up. There's four little things in a little half circle there. Those dark brown things. No?
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Go over to the left, down at the bottom, right there, Catherine. That's one of them. And
And
then,
it's what, a fire?
well, I thought so. But you see how there are four of them there? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was just trying to think of what they are. But they're not really a fire. They're just four people that are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them. They're harassing the mouse.
All the cool colors are on this side.
Uh-huh.
And the yellow, orange, and brown are warm colors.
Yeah, you're right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. That really has an effect, doesn't it? The different
Mm-hmm.
cool colors and warm colors.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't notice that. Yeah. Okay, so let's stop our talk. There. Good. Well, thanks for describing where you're